7 beats.
Alright, working on the fuel system. What up, y'all? It's been a while. You know what I'm saying? Winter hit us, so we ain't get no snow yet like that. Well, we did, but nothing too crazy. Right now, it was after the holidays, so it was after Christmas, the day right after, so it was December 26th. Just got home from a regular 9 to 5. Right now, I gotta pull off the fuel rail and finish gathering up the pieces for the fuel system. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. And then tomorrow I gotta take it to full throttle and get all the rest of my parts and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Now hold on. Let me get the tools and stuff to get ready. Question though, if any of you guys know who's in the first gen Celica Club or R20 RA29, my bad, I can't believe I just messed that up. RA29 Club. Let me know if the for the beams motors, right? What's the size of the CCs on the injectors? I need to know. I want to know. Good looks. All right, so what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep the engine scheme like black and gray. You know what I'm saying? So, and another question is, which direction I want to route the fuel system, the fuel lines, and everything. Because I want to put the fuel regulator somewhere out of sight, not out of sight, but you know, I'm trying to make the engine bay as clean as possible. So, I probably run it from the backside, feeding from 4 to 1. I don't know if I want to put the regulator here in the front, or I don't know if I want to put it in the backside, but it got to run after it leave the line, so still guessing on it. Alright, so I ran into a problem. I don't have any AN fitting lines, and I want the AN fittings to be, you know what I'm saying, pristine. What I used to do back in the days was wrap it with electrical tape and use the steel wrenches, the steel adjustable wrenches, and put them on. But it's not working for me today for some reason. So what I end up coming down to, since I'm calling everybody and nobody got AN fitting wrenches, the store I usually go to, they don't have them in stock. So, you know, sometimes you got to think on your own, you know, think. So what I did was I used tissue. First of all, I used the little adjustable wrench I have, and then I cut shrink wrap onto it to make it like an insulation. Lighter. I don't want to put on a heat gun because it's going to make too much noise, so I'll just use a lighter for now. Oh, okay. Did that one too much. I'll cut another piece. Push it on there as tight as you could get it. Do it again. So I've been going on this one. This is gonna be for the return line going back to the fuel cell. So I got it this far, and I got this one here, same thing. I wrapped this one with tape, just so it don't get scratched up. And this one here, I got heat shrink on it. So I tried 3 different methods, and the best way working for me is put the heat shrink on the wrench, use a napkin or thick tissue to hold this part, the end, and then hold the wrench down on the table. Since I don't have a vise, I need to get one. And then just use the insulated wrench now to turn it, but you got to move slow. You don't want to rip it. So I'm going to go on this one next again to show you guys once I tighten up this one. So what I do is bring it to the edge of the table, get the tissue, wrap it on there first at the edge so you can see when it's touching. Put all my body weight on it and try to hold it as steady as possible. Bring it to the edge of the table. I'm not sure if you guys can see. Then you open it up. You don't want to slide it on. You want to open it up and then clamp it down on it. And then you just go slow. There you go. Alright, so that one is done. So let me go back to this one for you guys, show you what I'm talking about. So take this off. This way, when I did it this way, I put the insulation on both sides and he shrunk it. But it's not working because the wrench keeps slipping with it. So I'm going to go ahead and take these off now without trying to scratch up the fitting. I don't know why I have the dullest razor in the drawer. I just don't feel like looking for another one. I was trying to use all black fittings with this setup, but I already had this one and I wasn't going to buy another one because I spent too much money on parts already. Not saying that I ain't got it. I just don't want to have this one. This one been sitting in my turbo kit or whatever you call it, spare parts, for like 4 years now. So I say, you know what, I might as well just use it. And plus, where I'm putting it in, nobody gonna see it anyway. Did I just say where I'm putting it in? Where I'm putting it, nobody's gonna see it anyway. Got a tissue jammed in there. And there you go. Alright, I'm not backing it out, so the tissue's in there and it's in there for life. Well, there you go. So there go your AN fittings. I gotta tighten up this one too. But you get the drift of what I'm talking about, or the drift of what I'm talking about. Whatever you want to use. There you go. Alright, so let me show y'all what I got so far. So I got the fuel rail on. I got to tighten up the rest of those fittings. The line you just saw me making was for, not for this one, for the return from the fuel pressure regulator. So I mounted it here. I want it easy accessible, you know what I'm saying? So that way, if when I pop the hood, I ain't gotta, be all in the car or whatever. I want it someplace easy, and then I can watch the gauge that's right here. A lot of you guys asking me where I got this gauge from. It's a Marshall's gauge. I got it from my local speed shop. There was the last one in stock. But yeah, he gave me the number for it. So I posted up when I put this video out. So you guys, you know, if you guys like that gauge, it's like a watch face if you see it. It's kind of nice. I haven't seen anybody with it. And you know me, I like doing everything that nobody's done before. Well, beside the beam swap, you know, I didn't know so much people did it until after I brought the engine. But yeah, other than that, this is where I am. I already got the fuel pump mounted up. I'm using a Bosch .44 with the Aeromotive 100 micron screen and the 40 micron filter. So I'm gonna continue routing the lines. Deuces.